Alright guys, today I want to talk to you about my iPhone 5. I dropped it the other day and cracked the screen, so I had to order a replacement. I looked at the ones on eBay and they had some for pretty cheap. I didn't really know which one to get, so I just kind of looked at some reviews and things with the company that I bought it from, and I'll show you the one that I wound up getting. See up here in the corner. But it seemed to be a pretty good quality screen, and now I actually have it on the phone working. I didn't think it was very important to go over putting it on with you because there's 100 videos on YouTube on how to do that. But what I did want to say was I had a few problems with this screen. When I first got it and put it on, the original one is right here. This is the one I cracked. Tried to throw it across the street. But the original one I got from this company, I put on my phone, and once I got the little ribbon cables on, I could only get the screen to come on if I held it about at that angle there. If I folded it down and tried to close the phone up, the screen would go black. It wouldn't do anything. So I sent them a email and told them the problem I was having, and they did not hesitate to send me a brand new one, which is the one I have installed here. But when I got that one, the problem I had, and I haven't seen anything on the internet about this problem, I could cut the screen on, and right here around the camera it would get hot, real hot, and to where it was uncomfortable to actually put this up to your ear to talk because this section here was so hot. And I'm not an iPhone expert, so I didn't know anything about what may be going on there, but this is what I wound up doing. I took my old screen, and here on the back, get my knife, there are two screws here and here, and when you take those off, this little piece comes. I'll just do that for you real quick, where you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'll get to this in a minute. They sent me a pretty nice toolkit. Don't ask me why I'm using my X-Acto knife. It's just a little easier. But take these guys off, and this little guy here, like I said, I'm no expert. I don't even know what these pieces are called, but this is what I did to fix the problem. That guy comes off. Laid that to the side. What I wound up having to do on my old original broken screen was take the camera, see if I can get focused, take the camera part of that thing off. So I popped that up with my knife. I was able to actually separate this piece from the rest. It's got a little part, so if you kind of got to wiggle that out. So what I did, this is the one that came with the new screen. I took this piece off of my original broken screen and put on the new one that they sent me, and it solved the problem. So now I got a perfectly fine working screen. The screen's a really good quality. I wasn't expecting it to be as high a resolution or whatever you want to call it as the original was, but I'm really satisfied with it. The only thing is, if you're anything like me and you buy something, you expect it to work and not have to do any kind of modifications or anything like that to it. But out of two screens, neither one of them had to work like they were supposed to. I had to spend probably 3 hours trying to get the first one to work and give up on it, send it back, and like I said, I have to give them props because they immediately sent me a replacement. No questions asked. I just had to return the original one. And but anyway, I expect things to work when I buy them. I mean, this was a $40 screen. You seen that when I showed you the ad at the beginning. I was lucky to be able to salvage my camera off of my original one in order to get this, or it'd have been a total loss. But anyway, I will have to give the company credit. They tried to help me out. I know they're probably not making these products themselves. They probably come from China or somewhere, so I don't really blame them for it. But again, with this screen, I got this pretty nice toolkit here. Open it up and show you. Most of the screen kits I've seen on eBay come with plastic tools and things like this, but it's pretty nice. You can actually take the different bits out. It kind of sticks in there, and then it tightens them down where you can, get pretty good leverage and use something to hold on to rather than plastic. I've heard a lot of people say that these little plastic tools will break and things like that, but you can see these are all metal. So I expect to be able to use those again on future projects. That's kind of a bonus. A lot of the plastic tools and things that some of these kits come with, looks like it's a one-time use and then you're done with it. So that's good there. I can keep those and use those, on future things if I ever have to do this again or have a buddies that needs to be fixed or anything. But that's really all I wanted to talk about. I hadn't had any luck finding anybody that had the issue with the camera getting real hot. So I'm hoping that this little solution, if you crack your screen, I mean, you should still be able to use the camera unless you completely destroy it or run over it with a car or something. I don't know, but you should be able to reuse that camera. It's really simple to take off. You seen me do it. Same process as putting it back on, just in reverse. So it was a real simple fix for me. Overall, I'm happy with the service of the company and the product. It works really good. I'll show you the camera's working. Camera's working like it's supposed to. That's the forward facing, and then the rear facing. But anyway, that's really all I got. Works real good. Resolution's nice. Fits really flush. That was another thing I was concerned about. I didn't want it to be sticking out farther than I like my things to be as close to factory as possible. So that's pretty much it. Thanks.